Hey everyone, this is Stingray coming at you live from Floresville, Texas. And once again, I'm not driving my trusty Jeep. I hope you can hear me in here. I've got some of the windows open. I'm not quite sure how the audio quality will be. I just left Dad's house where basically we kind of went through real quick to identify what items were in the house that needed to be taken out of the house before it gets demolished. So, because that's really all that's left of what's able to be done to the house. In fact, if you look around me in this vehicle itself, it's in interesting condition. This car used to have a headliner, the seats used to be beautiful, the carpet was brand new, the radio and air condition worked, and there was no check engine light. And so the car was in different order when I initially saw it way back when. I just got a chance to recount a dream that I had way back when that also was very pivotal in my life, where I came across this specific vehicle while my dad was driving. And I told the dream to my cousin. I've told it before to several people who know me, which is that prior to having this red truck in my life, I never had a truck in my life at all. And so one day, as I had this recurring dream where my dad and I drove, actually my dad was driving, but my dad and I were in this vehicle, my whole dream was black and white except for the vehicle itself, which was red. And in the dream, sorry, this car's a little more complicated to operate. The signal, the lane change signal, and I'm driving. So in some states that could be considered probably some kind of offense. And in this particular case, I'm just holding another item while I'm driving. I'm not looking at it, I'm talking. So it's not any different to me than being on speakerphone. I'm not really lining up the picture or the shot or anything. Coming up to a traffic light. Again, I'm on the way to San Antonio from Floresville, where I just came from, to see the damage that was at my dad's house. So why is it that I keep mentioning monetary aspects? Partly it's my own fear. If I really had the wherewithal, I would have stopped talking about money from the beginning, and I would have only talked about how my obstacles are. My dad needs a house. And that's not even my obstacle. My obstacle is trying to figure out, how do I help to make that dream come true? And partly that's materializing as far as how it's supposed to happen with me being involved in all of these actions. And I hope you guys appreciate my finesse as I'm driving a standard on a specific highway where I'm also holding all of it together, so to speak. I don't know how else to say that, except for I'm not struggling, is what I mean. I'm not struggling. I hope you appreciate it, that I'm not struggling. You probably do. That's why you're watching this. The only thing I'm struggling to do is rebalance this phone in a way that's not precarious, so it doesn't fall out of my hands while I'm driving. Anyway, what an amount of destruction in the house. It was unbelievable. I've not had too many opportunities to walk through a fire-destroyed property, but I got to see some things that were telling as far as the story that's going to be told here. So I've named a few things possibly improperly as far as what I need to overcome the obstacles that I'm being faced with. Instead, I'm going to leave it up to the will of the Creator, to God's will. Let God's will be done. Let the Creator's will be done. The universe will align. However you particularly say it, as long as we're not arguing about it, then we're together on this. And the fact is, someone's in need of help, and it happens to be someone in my family that I'm looking to help. I've met other people who are not quote unquote in my family, even though globally we know that we're all a collective family. So with all of that being said, thank you, family and friends, for watching this. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and helping me to tell the story in a meaningful way, to help results be brought about in this circumstance. It has greatly humbled me to know that you're listening and that you're on my side. And for anyone who's not on my side, haters make you greater. All negative energy is also being received and magnified in ways that are miraculous. And you guys can see it happening one step at a time. I've listed this as a documentary to showcase that everything is possible in this universe that we all are a part of together. Everything is so possible that it's like on, what was that show where Barney Smith, I think, was it Friends, where the Possimpable, it's where the impossible and the possible intersect. In both cases, the answer is true. Something's always possible and impossible. And at the same time, each one of us is a creator, and every bit of inspiration and insight and energy that we contribute together creates these dreams and realities that we operate well within. So, even though I dreamed about this truck coming to reality, doesn't mean that it ever would have come to reality without someone taking action on those steps to acquiring a truck. And then it was only by coincidence, possibly, that my dream about my dad's truck came true. And so now here I am driving this truck again after yet another significant situation in my life where I've had to operate this vehicle for some period of time. In this case, we're splitting the volume. My cousin and I are both watching a vehicle out of the two vehicles that my dad has, and we are going to help safeguard the wealth of my father and restore it with the help of our family, even through the impossibilities that people think exist, by simply refuting the opposition. I don't accept failure very easily. In fact, in some cases, especially in the case of my father, I take it quite personal, and I go so far as to say I reject the failure that some people would see in this situation, and I'll raise it with positivity and also with success. How about that? Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please keep an eye on these posts during the intermission. Understand that I'm working through some heavy lifting, sweaty, well-needed rebuilding work, which is hard. And again, look around me. This particular vehicle, if I can restore it properly, it's going to take some kind of resources. However we decide those resources should be named, whether it's money or whatever, please don't get offended as I continue to ask for this miracle that can only be if somebody else sees it the same way and helps to share these positive steps as something that are worthy of being shared. If it's not worthy to share these things and to help ask other friends and family of other friends and family for assistance, then don't share it. That's fine. But please don't forget to click on subscribe so you can see the rest of the story. You're watching this for a reason. It might be for yourself or for someone you love. Whoever it's for, always know that I'm for you. I don't want you to fail either. So if we can succeed, let's succeed together as a team. Thanks for being on my team. Go team. Peace. I already tried to write you a letter. I still can't reach you on the phone. And all the days I try to forget you, no picking up, nobody's home. And maybe it's better that we go our separate ways. Can say I miss a certain attitude today.